Dirty dealings, corporate battles, consumer woes. This is Evening 5. Tan Sri Halim Saad said he has been cleared by the MACC in a probe concerning a 2.3 billion ringgit deal involving a listed company from over 2 decades ago. In a statement released by the tycoon today, he said that he had received an official clearance letter from the anti-graft agency which confirms there was no evidence of any wrongdoing on his part. Halim also expressed his commitment to cooperate fully with the authorities as they continue their investigations. The MACC has yet to respond to queries on the issue. In May last year, various reports said the MACC was probing a 2.3 billion ringgit deal from the late 1990s, allegedly linked to a businessman and a former senior minister. The reports did not name the companies involved. A senior MACC source had confirmed then with The Edge that the transaction was United Engineers Malaysia's 2.3 billion ringgit acquisition of a 32.6% stake in Renong in 1997 in the middle of the Asian financial crisis. Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim announced that the signing of an agreement to formalise the Johor Singapore Special Economic Zone scheduled for next Monday has been postponed to January 2025. According to a Bernama report, Anwar explained the decision was made after Singapore Prime Minister Lawrence Wong contracted COVID-19. Anwar told the Dewan Negara that Wong had informed him about this last night and suggested that the signing be postponed to next month. He said the deal, which has now been postponed twice, would be a very meaningful step in the context of ASEAN and Malaysia's good ties with Singapore. He reiterated that it will strengthen trade and investment cooperation, which will boost the economy and development of the southern state. On November 28th, Economy Minister Rafizi Ramli had said that the review of the draft joint agreement was in the final stage and should be finalised this month. Putrajaya has dismissed rumours of a data leak involving 17 million Malaysian identity cards. Citing Home Minister Datuk Sri Saifuddin Nasution Ismail, Bernama reported that no such incident has been reported and that the National Registration Department and the Information Technology Security Division have been tasked to investigate the matter. He gave his assurance that the government will always safeguard the integrity of data, especially when it comes to the people's personal information. The minister also called on the people to be careful about the dissemination of unverified information. Saifuddin was commenting on a media report which said that the MyKads data of 17 million Malaysians was allegedly leaked and sold on the dark web. The report had quoted StealthMole, a deep and dark web threat intelligence company based in Singapore, that highlighted a claim that samples of MyKads had been shared openly on the dark web. TMC Life Sciences announced that its suspended CEO, Wan Nadia Wan Muhammad Abdullah Yaakob, has been found guilty of all 5 misconduct charges against her, following the conclusion of an independent domestic inquiry. In a filing with Bursa Malaysia, it said the board will move forward with the next phase of the disciplinary process to determine the appropriate course of action for Wan Nadia. It added further announcements will be made in due course. Wan Nadia was suspended from her position as Group CEO at TMC Life Sciences, as well as CEO of Thomson Hospitals in January this year. She was facing 5 allegations of misconduct relating to contract terminations with Great Eastern Life Assurance Malaysia and Allianz Life Insurance Malaysia, and a contract entry with T-Systems Malaysia. She has pushed back against the allegations, claiming that the healthcare provider is attempting to pin the blame solely on her over certain contract decisions. Intel has reportedly started evaluating a handful of outsiders, including former board member Lip Bu Tan, for the role of its CEO, after the struggling American chip-making icon ousted company veteran Pat Gelsinger. Citing sources, a Reuters report said Malaysia Bon Tan, a well-respected semiconductor industry veteran who has long been seen as a contender for the CEO at Intel, has been approached by its board in recent days to gauge his interest in taking up the job. Two of the sources said Intel's board is mostly evaluating outsider candidates for the role and has also approached Marvell Technologies CEO Matt Murphy. The report went on to say that the deliberations on the CEO succession are at an early stage and that Intel has not yet zeroed in on any candidate to replace Gelsinger, who stepped down from his role after being given the choice to retire or be removed. It said the board is expected to make a final decision on his replacement in the coming months.